I'm going to put an end to it. Middle. We're switching sides.
Give me a minute. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right. Mm. All right. Thank you, Blaze. Appreciate you, man. All right. Harper's up. There's 2 outs, 1 ball, two strikes. And Harper strikes out. And 3 up, 3 down for the Phillies. Didn't score yet. Top of the second. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had to hit the I had problems with the wavelength. I had issues with my wavelength for some odd reason. Nice to have baseball back right now. Even though it don't mean nothing. Oh no, it was a great game. Blaze. That was a great game. You had Maxi lighting it up, you had Embiid lighting it up, you had Edgecombe lighting it up. I mean, that's what you need to see. You need to see the ball being sprayed around and every being a part of it. It was a good game. You didn't hear any of that. What is hold on. You can't hear me? I don't know what's going on. Everything's on. Everything is on. I do not know. Hold on. Yo, yo, yo. There's not a mute on my headset. How about that? Nothing is, everything's right. Yeah, I stretched my wire out. That's about it. But I got a microphone. Maybe I have to turn it up. Can you hear me now? Mm. Oh wait. Wait. Mm. Um, mm. Everything's on. Oh, okay. Don, what is up? Blaze, you might have to refresh, buddy. What's up, Lou? Lou's in the building. Right. I didn't everybody says they can hear me, please. All right. 2 outs. It was just hit Turner. Turner throws it to Harper for the out. 2 outs. There's a strike. Pop is pitching now. He's not pitching bad. And that's going to be a hit to right field. Base hit for the Tigers. It's good. It's good. Yeah, I was saying the Sixers game was a good one. I was happy with the Sixers. Yay! The team that they played were horrible. Yes, they only have 15 wins. I said Embiid spreading the ball around everybody. You know, Edge come with 20 points. Freaking Maxi with 37, and you know, Embiid with 27, and you got Grimes off the bench. They lit it up, and that's what I want to do. I want to see the ball being spread around more. I'm talking about. Well, I hope everything's good with Lou, with your dad's doctor. You mean the Phillies? Pirates are going to do good this year with Blaze. They did a lot. All right, there's 3 outs for the Phillies. How many more games does he have to miss? How much is PG missing? All right. Bottom of the second, Phillies are going to be up. This is what I love. I love just chilling out and watching friggin' baseball, talking all sports.
I'm gonna put an end to it. Middle. Middle, 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 middle. We're switching sides.
Getting ready for baseball, darn it. Wow. March 25th. And then there's only going to be 11 games left. That's what sucks, please. He's only going to be available for 11 games. Let's see what the Phillies went 3 up, 3 down. No hitting. They went real fast. Oh, got out of it. Nice. Sixers need 10 more wins. Yeah, but Do you really think they're going to do that, Blaze? Boom, hits it. And second baseman calls it an out. Catches it. There's an out. I don't think they're going to be able to do that, but I think they're only getting, I said 11 games. They're going to win, but I don't know if they're going to do it. They made a lot of good moves, too. Good moves. I was surprised what the Pirates did. Yeah, I had them winning 11, but they got now this the about all the team. They got some good teams coming up. All right. Garcia is at the bat. 2 balls, 1 strike. Break. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, the Flyers are tonight. I will be streaming that, Lou. Garcia hits the center field. He's out. Lou, I'm excited about baseball too. Chad's in the building. What's up, Chad? Flyers don't suck, Chad. Alford hits it to second base, and he's out. 3 up, 3 down for the Phillies. Top of the third. Huge. That's awesome, Blaze. You got to meet Chad. I think it's so cool when people get to meet people. There's the eyes. Mike's in the building. What's up, Mike? All right. Top of the third. Tigers are up. Eyeball game. Nothing. Backus is pitching for the Phillies. Third inning, third pitcher for the Phillies. All right. He has an interesting way of pitching. He has a weird way of throwing it. Sort of like friggin' He has a weird way of throwing. All right, there's a foul ball. 2 strikes. Come on, Backus. Do what you can do. That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's going to be the right field. That's going to be a base hit. And that should be a double play. There you go. Tigers headed this. Shortstop, and here's a double play. Boom. Boom, got it. Not bad. There's a strike 1. Oh, that's a ball? That was a strike. What are you doing? These umpires need to work too, because they don't know balls from strikes. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Phillies try to trade Boom, but no offers. And Garcia gets the out. All right, 3 up. There's 3 outs for the Tigers. Phillies are up. Balls, Paul, no. Yeah, it's a preseason for umps too. They've been calling some bad calls. I mean, like, damn. I do think it's interesting about the challenges. I think there needs to be more, but than just 2. There's a lot of pitching going on. I think there should be more, but see how it goes. They're just trying it out. I like the challenges. They can about balls and strikes. Because umpires, for some odd reason, can't figure it out. I think so, Lou. I definitely think so. I mean, I think you should get 2. If you want to get 2 challenges, make it 2 challenges that you miss through the whole game, like the whole game. Right, you know what I mean? But I think you should be able to get. I think you need more challenges. It's like the umpires don't want to be wrong. They don't want to like. They don't want to be friggin'. They don't want to be wrong, and they don't want to look like fools. No, do not want to do that. Could never be an umpire. One of my friends when I was in school, his dad was an umpire. Man, that dude he was hearing a whole lot of shit. Around my way, you better call a good game. All right, Sosa's up the bat. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike on Sosa. There's 1 out. Bottom of the third. There's a strike, 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, so you can't swing at everything. Come on, man. Get your eye on the ball. There's a Sosa, and that's going to be foul. That's a fair ball. They're saying it was fair, but it went into the stands. Then it bounced and went into the stands. So Sosa's going to be on second. Oh, just right on the line. Just right on the line. Sosa did hit it right on the line. So he got a stand-up double. Leon for the Phillies. There's ball 1. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Leon. Let's see what you got. All right, bottom of the third. Phillies have 1 out. Man on second. That is going to be a grounder. And Sosa's going to hit home, and he'll score. Nice job by Sosa. Leon hits a grounder. Goes right through shortstop. Nice base hit. Kimbrel, no. He's a Met now. And he calls me a World Series, damn it. He calls the Phillies a World Series. All right, Schwarber up. Man on first. There's one out for the Phillies. Whoever has ball one on him. Ball two. Hoover flied out the first inning. All three. Never bring back Kimbrel. Whoever walks. Phillies have a man on first, man on second. One out. Bottom of the third. All right, JT's up. Yes, Phillies need to bring Kimbrel. Damn it. No, we don't need no Kimbrel. Cost me a World Series. I'm good. All right. JT has 2 strikes on him. Man on first, man on second. One out for the Phillies. No, when I was a kid, the Fanatic used to drive a 3-wheeler. It never got rid of the 3-wheeler. He used to pop the wheelie and friggin' fall off of it. It was hilarious. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, JT. And like the Phillies bringing back JT, they had to, because you bring him back because of his defense. He knows how to handle pitchers. He knows how to he picks people up very good still at second. And that's why you got it. Now, everybody's like, well, his bat sucks. A lot of catchers' bat sucks. But JT, you're paying him because of he can handle pitchers. He knows how to calm them down. He knows how to get strikes out of them pitchers. And this is what you got to do. You got to keep him in here. So you're fine. You know what I mean? And JT's still a great catcher. Glad we still have JT here. All right, JT hits it the right field, and he's gonna be out. They got a man on first, man on third. There's a sacrifice. Nice sacrifice hit by JT. Nice sacrifice hit by JT. Harper's up, and there's ball one. Harper's having some problems with upper management with the Phillies. He's saying tell people to shut up and keep the shit in house. There's little arguments going on. But if you're in house and you're telling the guy and he ain't doing nothing, maybe you got to make it public. I mean, if you're Harper and you're not getting your job done, and they keep on going in house and just going to you got to also say, hey, we need to hit this. We need to get you back on track. So if I got to go to the fans and tell the fans, go to the media and talk to the media out loud, then I'm going to do it. And this is going to be the last season of you see the Phillies because they're going to go on strike next year. You're not gonna. I don't think you're gonna see baseball next year. I think they're gonna be on strike. All right, full count for Harper. 3 balls, 2 strikes. All we need is a base hit, Harper. There's a ball. Harper walks. Bases are loaded. Yeah, baseball has got its name. Yeah, and it's gonna be all greed. I mean, you gotta think. In baseball, when you win a World Series, the owner makes about what? What is it? About 10 billion, 8 billion, 9 billion, something in that area? And of a year, if you win the World Series. I mean, to let you know, the losingest team is like 200. I believe it is. It's 200 million, and that's the worst team of baseball would make $2 million, 200 million. So it's like if you win the World Series, you make freaking $8 billion, $9 billion, and they don't want to pay the players. That's crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. Not every player should be worth 700 million and shit like that. But if you're making billions, why are you arguing? In baseball, you should have done this a long time ago if you wanted a salary cap. Not when it's top, they're making top notch money like this. You should have done it when Pete Rose, Mike Smith, and all them back in the 90s and 80s were playing. They didn't. So yeah, I don't think you're going to see baseball next year. You guys better get it all in this year. I don't think baseball is going to be around. I think it's going to be a strike. All right, boom is up. Bases are loaded. 2 outs. There's ball 1. Ike. 1 ball, 1 strike for Boom. 2 outs. Strike. All right. There's a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Boom. Boom hits it. And that's going to be a base hit, and we're going to get a run in. Nice. All right, Schwarber couldn't. Schwarber barely got back to third. Nice base hit by Boom. Bases are loaded. Nice base hit. All right, Garcia is hitting. Now, Garcia, to me, he's injury prone. Playing right field, he's injury prone. He had an injury last year. Comes here. We have a smaller field, so maybe he can get the ball out quicker. And that's what the Phillies are hoping. Garcia hits it to right center field, and he is out. And this is the thing I think the Phillies are going to struggle. I think they're going to struggle with right field. Now, don't get me wrong. They made a move. They made a good move by getting rid of Cassian. Got to get rid of him. Shit was going on in the locker room. The way you've been playing really hurts the Phillies. And even Nick Cassiano had a problem in the locker room with the managers, with the even players. And it was good that we got rid of him. Now you had to pay him $20 million to pay against you again when they play the Padres, but see what happens with that. Now I hear he's at first base for the Padres. But now I think you're gonna be struggling at right field. I know you got Crawford at center, and we're trying to get younger, but this might hurt a little bit. All right. It is top of the fourth. Tigers are up. Camley for the Phillies, right-hander. Camley, see what he does, young buck. There's a ball. I was kind of nervous. Makes sense. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes, and another foul ball. Yeah, that was an 85-mile-an-hour footer. Cutter for 89 miles an hour. Hey, I'd like to see Camry play a couple more innings. Maybe one more. Pitch one more inning. He's throwing about 89, 85 miles an hour. Don't know if he can get to 90, but there's an out. There's a strikeout. Putter at 88 miles an hour. One out for Detroit. There's a strike. He likes to cutter at 89. One hit. There you go. All right, 2 strikes. Come on, sit his ass down. He likes to cutter a lot. There's a ball. Ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on, Camberley. Sit his ass down. Gotta get ready to see sit his ass down, everybody. There's emojis. All right, 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Foul ball. That's a walk. All right. Let's go. That's a strike. Come on, McCambly. Stay his ass down. That's going to be a foul ball, it looks like. And yes, it's a foul one. With strikes. All right. Oh, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gambly is throwing a lot of cutters at 89 miles an hour. I think one of his pitches he hit 90, but he has 2 balls, 2 strikes. Come on. Sit his ass down. Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He was the guy, and that's why they have a man on first. And he has about 1 inning. He has 19 pitches already, but there's only 1 out. He's having a hell of a time. And there's going to be a hit. Going to be a base hit for Carpenter for Detroit, and man on first, man on second. And at second, but he dove a little too late. Like Auto Cap, he was up here last year, but the Phillies was trying to trade Scott, try to trade Boom, try to trade Nick Cassiano, couldn't. All right, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got man on first, man on second, only 1 out. And he has 22 pitches. His inning is not good for him. And that's going to be a base hit. And Detroit's going to score. That just hit the line. JT thinks it's a foul ball, but there's no replays. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, got the Phillies on and just chilling, watching the Phillies a little bit. How you doing? Doing all right. getting ready to go back to work. I get on vacation, but I get off work until March, and I gotta get ready to go back. That's what sucks. I gotta get ready to go back to work. I had a couple months off. Time for my lazy ass to go back to work. Boom! Gets the double play. There you go. Boom, gets in, gets the double play. That's nice. Lou, are you in here? I hope my mods are in here. Miss Halftime will not be around because of she is not doing too good today. Feeling still feeling under the weather because of chemo. So hope you guys can help out a little bit. Right, bottom of the fourth. Getting ready.
I'm gonna put an end to it. Middle. We're switching sides.
How's everybody been? What do you think about the Phillies so far? You take much out of it, or you just like watching the young pitchers come in and see what they have? Like I like watching the young guys come in and see what they have. DK's in the building. What's up, DK? I like watching the young guys come up, see what we have. All right, Crawford is up the bat. One ball, one strike for Crawford. Foul ball, one ball, two strikes. Well, two balls, two strikes on Crawford. Full count, three balls, two strikes for Crawford. Everybody's excited to see this young kid. He's going to be our center fielder. Foul ball. And Crawford strikes out. And here comes Otto Kemp. Otto Kemp came up last year. Everybody knows what he can do. But everybody, so let's see. We send him back down, see what he can, if he's figuring shit out. He flied out at third, in the third last time. And that's going to be a home run by Kemp. Kemp and Auto Kemp hits a home run. That's the first home run for him in spring training. Auto Kemp with a home run. Nice job by you, Kemp. Sosa's up. He has 2 balls, no strikes on him. Sosa hits it to center field. He's going to be out. All right, 2 outs. Leone's up. He had a base hit last time. And he's going to hit it to left field, and he does. He's out. All right. Phillies are out. But the Phillies gets a home run, so the Phillies get another run. All right. Nice job by Kemp. It really don't matter. You're just watching the young guys see what they can do. You're watching really pitchers, so you know what your bullpen looks like. And that's what you got to do. You got to worry about your bullpen, what your pitchers are going to look like. You're looking at some young guys. Like you want to look and see what Crawford is, because he's going to be your center fielder. Garcia is going to be your right fielder. And like I said, Garcia, he's been hurt. And people are hoping his bat will come alive and he'll light it up. But that's a big if, because he's injured. Like he's been injured. And everybody got to be worried about that. You got Marsh still around. He's gonna play what? Left field. Him and but Rob has a lot of to choose how he's gonna handle things this year. Have I been to a baseball game? Yeah. I have went to Baltimore and watched the game. I always go to I go to a couple of Phillies games. But yeah, I've been to a few. I want to go to spring training, but that's like I gotta go for like a week. I get DK, and I can't go for a week without the kids and the wife. Know what I mean? But I would love to go to a spring training, but I got to be like away for a week just to watch spring training. Tell my wife and kids, I'm going to Florida for spring training. Catch you later. They'll be like, yo, what about us? All right, top of the fifth. Right there's a ball. Mays is pitching for the Phillies now. One ball, one strike. There's a strike. Nice. A baseball game is so much fun to be with, like in. Like some people say, I can't watch the game. I have to go to it. Like Miss Halftime has to actually go to the game, and she can't watch it on TV because she thinks it's boring. But she can go to it and she has fun. It's like a family thing. You can go and hang out and watch the game. It's really cool going to a baseball game. Tigers have a man on first, one out. There's one ball, one strike. All right, one ball, two strikes. Mommy. That's gonna be a hit. All right. So that's gonna be a man on first, man on third for the Tigers. Sosa had a chance for it, but just out of reach on him. And that gets away from JT, and the Tigers will score. All right, so the ball got caught underneath the pad, and so the Tigers went to third, but they can't. So it went to he has to go back to second. All right, 3-2, man on second. One out, top of the fifth. Mazer is still pitching. Foul ball. One ball. One strike. Mazar tries to pick off the guy at second. Mazar just put a meatball up there. And Crawford's there at the warning track. Here's the out. Crawford with a great grab at the warning track. I thought this was out of here. And Crawford ran it down at the warning track. Good job by Crawford. Good job by Crawford. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. I want to be center field. All right. Mesa. It's not pitching bad. He has 15 pitches. He should be in one inning, about 10 to 13. So there's 2 balls, 1 strike. Detroit has a man on third to tie it. Come on, you got to get him out. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Let's freaking go, Phillies. Yes. Yes, Chad. What's up, Nick? What's good? And Mazo strikes him out. Leaving a guy stranded at third. Nice job, Mesa. Appreciate it, Nick. Everybody hit that like button. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today. Look at me. I want to be center field. Yep, Chad. Flyers do play tonight. Glad hockey's back after the Olympics. The Olympics hockey was good. The men and women hockey for the men and women was good. You're hilarious, Chad. You're hilarious. Oh, man. They said Mike Smith is not going to be back with the media when they do a game. I do not like that. And I get Mike Smith's set in his 70s and all, but they don't have Mike Smith coming back. I don't like that. I like when Mike Smith was there because he spoke the truth. All right, catcher is challenging the play. I seen that, Nick, and it's with a grain of salt. Pacers suck. That's gonna be a strike. Yeah, he's gonna miss more games. I don't know if we're gonna get to 11 wins though, Nick. I doubt we're gonna get to 11 wins now. All right, Wilbur's back up. He has 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go, Phillies. What's up, Star Wars? Yeah, he wasn't. He Nick, he was out of breath. He was out of shape. They kept him in the 4th quarter because he was so out of shape, game shape. Schwarber's out. All right, bottom of the 5th. Detroit is making a pitching change. Can you guys share this out? I appreciate it. Nick, if you could stick around, man, for one of my mods, I appreciate it. Miss Halftime is not feeling good at all. He's been very sick. So you can give me a little hand with the mods thing. I appreciate it. Yeah, she's not feeling good at all. We'll be doing the Flyers game tonight. It doesn't work for today? Cool. Yeah, Miss Halftime's not feeling good at all. This medicine really got her down. So I appreciate it. And that's just if you tell me if I'm talking or not. Like, I was just having problems with the voice thing. So if you can tell me you can't hear me or not. All right. JT is up, and there is a foul ball. All right. Bottom of the 5th, 1 out. Phillies had problems in the 5th inning. They struggled last year in the 5th inning. Ahead to nice. Thank you for the update. Doing good. We're all doing good. Thank you for the update on the game. I love hearing. This is what I love about baseball. You can listen and you can hear the guy. Beer, 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 cold beer. I love when you listen to the guy yell. That's why I always go cold, cold beer, cold beer. I love when those guys come around. All right, full count. JT has 3 balls, 2 strikes on him. There's only one out for the Phillies, bottom of the fifth. Phillies are winning 3-2. JT, foul ball. All right. JT just got walked. He's on board. He's on base. Harper's up. Harper walked. Last time he was up. There's a ball. Good eye, Harper. Harper walked in the third. Two balls, no strikes. Good eye, Harper. You're not swinging the garbage. And that's what you got to watch for the Phillies this year. Last year, they swung at a lot of garbage. They swung at everything. Harper hits it right to right field. He should get two. Get legs. Get legs, Harper. JT is going home. And JT scores. Harper is on second, stand up double. And the Phillies are winning 4-2. Nice job by Harper. Nice hit. Well, you tell me if I can talk to fucking Nick Nurse, tell him I can put in the 18 wheel between the fucking our player and the guy that's shooting the goddamn three. That's bad defense. NBC Sports is the channel that the Phillies are playing. All right, Bohm gets a hit, and Harper's home, and and Phillies score again, 5-2. Nice base hit by Bohm. Bohm hits it right past the second baseman. All right, Harper gets home, 5-2. All right, Garcia is up. Man on first. Garcia has 2 flyouts today. Garcia hits it out the right field. That's going to be a fly out, and he's out. Now, boom, if you just kept your ass on base, right, on first, you could have got second and tagged. Why don't the Phillies do that? Crawford is up the bat. Boom's on first. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Phillies are winning 5-2. I'm laughing at that. Yeah. That was a bad answer. All right, there's a strike on Crawford. Crawford hits it to second, and it's gonna be an out on Bohm. Real easy out. Phillies are winning 5-2. Top of the six. I don't have the Astros game. I do Phillies games, but I don't go to Astros. I don't have the Astros. I don't know what channel that one's on. That is not on for me. Astros game is not on for me. All right. Philly Fanatics shooting some hot dogs. All right. Schwarber is probably done for today. All right. Richards is pitching for the Phillies. And that's going to go to right field. That's going to be an out. All right. Come on. Come on, Richard. One ball, no strikes. Top of the sixth. Tigers have one out. Phillies are winning 5-2. There's 2 balls, no strikes. How about 2 balls, 1 strike? All right, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. Richard's got a lot of gray hair. That man got a lot of gray hair on his head. Victory! Good job by Richard. The batter is challenging the pitch. That's going to be a ball. That's going to be a ball. Now the the batter is going to win the challenge. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that's going to go right to second, and there's going to be the out. Let's go. All right, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Tigers are up. There's a ball. Foul ball. Two balls, 1 strike. That's going to be a base hit right to left field. All right, Nick. Appreciate you. All right. Tigers have 2 outs. Man on first. 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies are winning 5-2. One ball, 2 strikes. I mean, 2 balls, 1 strike. Sorry. There's a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gonna go to shortstop that should do it. There it goes. There's the out. Goes the shortstop to auto camp for the out. All right. Phillies are winning 5-2. It's bottom of the 6th.
I'm going to put an end to it. Middle. We're switching sides.
Just so glad baseball's back. Normally, I only do that on like the 6th inning, but or 7th inning. I do it on the 7th inning stretch, but baseball's back and I'm getting warmed up. All right. Here comes the Phillies. The fighting Phillies. How good does everybody have the Phillies this year? You had how many wins you got the Phillies doing? Are you nervous about the Phillies this year? How everything's panning out with Crawford? I haven't seen Painter yet. Has anybody seen Painter pitch yet? JT has all that hype on Painter. I wanna see him. All right, Kemp is up at the bat. He has one ball, one strike on him. Bottom of the six. All right, two balls, one strike. All right, two balls, two strikes. All right, come on, Kemp. And grounded to the shortstop. He's going to be out. And he's out. All right, Sosa up the bat. Strike one. Bottom of six. Up. There's one out. Sosa's up the bat. Sosa had a double in the third. He just hit it to shortstop. He's out. Two up, two down. Two up, two down for the Phillies. All right, Leone. So Star Wars JT was talking about Painter, how when he pitches, he hides the ball. You can't notice what's coming out until it already left his hands. Like you can't see his hand, you know what I mean? So, but he was talking really on Painter, how good he was and how hyped he was. So I want to see the young man. All right. Leone has one ball, two strikes on him. Just two outs for the Phillies. Two up, two down. That's a ball. Two balls, two strikes. So that's what I was getting at. And Leone strikes out. Three up, three down for the Phillies. Top of the seventh. They got Leon. They got a lot of Leon. White playing Leon a lot. So maybe they're seeing what he has. Maybe he will be on the Phillies and not go down. I'd like to see Painter. I want to see Painter so bad because JT built him up so much. In my point, the way he was talking, and that's why I want see Painter pitch. You know, that's why I want to see him pitch. But I was hyped on that kid since last year or 2 years. And then he got hurt. All right. Top of the seventh. This is going to be fun. Watching baseball is so much fun. All right. Phillies have 6 hits. Tigers have 7. Phillies are winning 5-2. Top of the seventh. Rob Thompson is talking. Yeah, you are seeing a lot of Crawford and not a lot of Painter. Well, Painter is just a pitcher. Star Wars, Crawford's going to be an everyday player. Probably going to be your center fielder. That's going to go to right field. That should be an out. Crawford looked good today. He had a good catch on center field where he had to really run and get to that thing, and it went all the way to the warning track. I actually thought the ball was going out. All right, there's one out for the Tigers. There's ball 1. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes on Tigers. All right. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a foul ball. That's going to be right to the pitcher, and that's going to be an out. All right, 2 outs for the Phillies. 2 outs for the Tigers. Nice defense by the Phillies. All right. March 1st is when Painter is going to pitch. Walker's pitching tomorrow. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for telling me that. All right, there's going to be the third out. Bottom of the seventh. It's the seventh inning stretch. The Phillies are winning 5-2. It's going to be the seventh inning stretch. The Phillies are winning 5-2. Let's go. Phillies are doing all right now. Phillies are having a good game right now. Oh, man. Aaron Hatcher is not going to be involved in it anymore. They did not sign her to a contract. So she will not be talking baseball anymore in the seventh inning stretch. Normally she talks, of course. You're doing what's going on? Yeah. I can hit the fastball. I know what you mean. All right. All right, bottom of the seventh. Nori for the Phillies. Took over Schwarber's spot. Dante Nori. He's one of the Phillies' first round picks. There is 2 strikes on him. And that's going to go. Wow, what a diving catch by the Tigers center fielder. I thought that was going to be a base hit. He made a nice diving catch. Nori is out. He hit it nice. A nice diving catch by the Detroit's center fielder. All right, Pinto is back up. There's ball 1 on him. There's ball 2. Pinto hits it to left field. Base, and he's out. Thought that was going to go to on the outfield, but it didn't. It dropped. Right. Anthony's up, and there's ball one on him. Three only. You only had two balls. Okay. All right. Anthony has one ball, two strikes on him. Bottom of the seventh. Phillies have two outs. Phillies are winning 5-2. All right. And that's going to go show 11. That's going to be an out. Three up, three down for the Phillies. And it is going to be top of the eighth. Everybody keeps on complaining about the sun. Stop it. They got sunglasses on. All right. Phillies winning 5-2 and top of the eighth. All right. Let's go. Top of the eighth. Phillies game's been really exciting. I've like been liking to see Crawford. Crawford has some good catches out there in center field. You're good, Nick. All right. Barbosa for the Phillies is pitching. And Campbell for Detroit just hit it and hit it to left field. He's out. There's a strike. Now, oh, this would be out of four. We'll have to see, Nick. Maybe you get. I think they're going to go on a losing streak. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Barbosa. Barbosa's from Brazil. Wait, there's a strikeout. That is ass down. There's a strike. Come on, Barbosa. Sit his ass down. 3-2. Barbosa's pitching all right. And there's a 1 ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I hope we don't get a lock. You're getting a lockout next year, Star Wars. So take in baseball all you can. I definitely think there's going to be a lockout next year. There's no way that these players are going to go for a salary cap out of how the baseball's been. I think they're going to struggle. It's going to be a bad time next year. I do not think that the players they're making. Look at them. They're making $300 million, $700 million. $500 million. They are not going to lose their money on this. They're going to fight tooth and nail. And I don't think that baseball is going to have a salary cap. That's what they want to do. They want to have a salary cap now. And the players are saying, hell no. You're not going to hurt my money. Baseball it will probably not be here next year. So take it all in. All right. All right. Kev had a home run today. All right, let's see. Burrito for the Phillies is up. Bottom of the 8th. There's ball 1. Eric Burrito. That's a foul ball. All right, 2 balls, 1 strike on Burrito. Up, strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Burrito. That's gonna be safe. Burrito beats it out. There you go. Nice running by Burrito. Burrito's pretty fast. And he's steel. You ready? For the Phillies is up. Took a strike 1. Strike 2. And strike 3. 1 out for the Phillies. Bottom of the 8th. Man on first. Burrito took a huge lead. I want to see Burrito steal. He is taking a big lead. They try to get him twice. All right, Salty Bond is up for the Phillies, and there's strike 1. All right, 2 strikes. Phillies have 1 out. Man on first. Salty Bond has 2 strikes on him. And the ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he strikes out. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Phillies have a man on first. And that's going to be right center field, and there's an out. And that's going to be it for the Phillies. All right, top of the 9th. That's going to be top of the 9th for the. And the Phillies make it easy. Make it 3 up, 3 down, Phillies. Make it 3 up, 3 down. Phillies are winning 5-2. Top of the ninth. Let's go. I will be streaming the Flyers game tonight, guys. You guys come in and hang out. Appreciate you. You guys are awesome. I do all Philly games. Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, Eagles. I normally like on sports right now, but it's only, you know, training, nothing really to get all excited about. All right, getting back from the commercial break here, and Tigers are up. Clearwater's a nice place. I'd like to go there. I really would. All right, Bronovich is pitching for the Phillies, closing us out. Bronovich is closing us out. There is 1 ball, 1 strike. See how he pitches. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lead for the Tigers is up. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, that one got away. I went all the way back there behind the catcher. All right, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's gonna be a pop up, and that's gonna gonna be an out. All right, 1 out. Top of the ninth. Or is that 2 out? No, 1 out. All right, ball 1. Working man is up for the Tigers. I like his name. 2 balls, no strikes. Bronovich is pitching for the Phillies. Come on, sit his ass down. Phillies need the first win. There's a strike. 93 miles an hour. There's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. It's 4-1. I'm gonna say you're trying to say there, Brandon. Brandon, I guess that's what you're trying to say. All right, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. There's the out. All right, 2 outs. Top of the 9th. 1 more out, and it's going to be game. Then the Phillies win. Nice, I appreciate it. Thank you. There's a ball. Bronovich has 14 pitches. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. That's going to be a hit to center field, and it's at the warning track. And that's going to be a home run. Callahan for the Tigers hit a home run. All right. Phillies are winning 5-3. There's 2 outs. Top of the 9th. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that's a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, Bronovich. Sit his ass down. Oh, the day, baby. Let's go. You got to be able to freaking sit some asses down. 20 pitches is way too much for 1 inning. You got to sit their asses down. You get like 10 to 13 the most in 1 inning. Come on. You're going to have 25 pitches by the time you're done. That's going to be a foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bronovich has 22 pitches. You pitch 25 pitches in 1 inning. That's just way too much. Just way too much. That's another foul ball. Right? 23 pitches for Panovich. That's a ground ball to third, and that's going to be an out. And that should do it. And the Phillies win 5-3. Good job by the Phillies. First win of the turn of the series season. Wins and losses don't mean shit. It just don't mean nothing at all. But you know, you're watching pitchers, you're watching some men, you're watching some batters maybe coming up that you're gonna like. You're gonna want to see Crawford, and this is what you're doing. You're watching these guys move up. Right now in spring training, you don't care about the wins or losses. That don't matter. You care about what you see out of your bullpen. Who's going to make your bullpen? And you're trying to see what you got in like Crawford. You're seeing what you're hitting. And who's going to be your starting pitching? And that's what you're doing. What is up, Bam? What is good? It feels nice for the first win, don't it? It's halftime's in the building. How you doing? Hope you're feeling better. He did look good, Bam. He did look good. I mean, yeah, he only had one in him, but he looked good. He didn't pitch a lot. He didn't have a lot of pitches under his belt. He looked good. That right there was awesome. But like I always said, don't worry about the win. Just you're watching your pitchers and you're watching what happened with your bullpen. You're watching some hitters. You're watching Crawford and how he's playing defense, how his bat is. You're watching these. You're watching Harper. You're watching their bats. You're watching how they're playing. And that's when you're doing the spring training, that's all you're doing is you're chilling out and you're just watching a little bit of baseball, getting ready for the season. I do think we're going to struggle at right field. I'm concerned about right field. I think we're going to struggle at right field. Probably going to struggle at left field too. But let's see what the Phillies do. I'm concerned about the right field, though. I know you got Garcia, but can't stay healthy. And that's the issues with him. But yeah. I like seeing what the Phillies are going to do, and I do think they need to make some moves. I know they try to trade Bum. They can't do it. They try to trade Stott. They're not doing that. They're not getting what they want for them. So, it's strange, but let's see what happens with this team. Good win. But, you got to see guys move on. All right, everybody. I will be streaming tonight the Flyers game. I got to get out of here. Princess is getting ready to come home from school. I will catch you guys on the rebound. Peace. I'm out.